The Tigers apparently weren't too tired after their 15-game road trip because they just earned themselves another road game in Seattle on Friday. It took 4.5 innings for them to come back and really run away with Game 4 today. A switch flipped, and we don't totally know what it was. Maybe it was just them getting more familiar hitting against Gabe Speier and the Mariners staff. Maybe it was their own crowd booing them. But these guys knew the big hit was coming, and once they got it, it just wouldn't stop. Today's game is symbolic of the way they play baseball.
I think recent memory can lead you to think that this is how it's been all season, and it hasn't been. Like we have been a good offensive club for a large majority of the season. You know, we don't put those numbers up on the board by accident. We knew our season was on the line. This is not the first elimination game that we've played this postseason, and our guys stayed loose and stayed in the game and came up with some really big pitches and some big swings.
Also a big game for Riley Green to kind of break out of his slump. He got his first postseason home run.
It felt good, as a leadoff hitter, and just trying to get on base and, get the torque behind me, and, I got a pitch I could handle. I haven't hit a ball like that in a while, so it feels pretty good, and, I want to do it more often.
And Javi Baez played like the vet he is. He went 2 for 4 on the day, knocking in 4 runs and getting his first postseason home run in 8 years.
Trying to do anything for the team. A little bit of focus, honestly. I'll focus on my timing and do my homework on the cage, and just trying to do anything to get on base, and I feel good when it's playoff time.
And in Game 5 on Friday will be Tarik Skubal on the mound, the guy you trust to be there. He was in the same situation last year, starting Game 5 in Cleveland, and we didn't see the Tarik Skubal we're used to seeing in that game last year. He did say that all postseason experience is good experience. Hopefully that works to his benefit on Friday. For now, from Comerica Park, I'm Lainey Gerber, News 8.